Why? There it goes. Man, sorry, dudes. I don't know what was going on with that. Whew. That was scary for half a second. My apologies for being 2 minutes late. It just wasn't happening, but we got it going because I am a pro. You guys know how professional I am. Okay. How are we all doing? How are we looking? Fabulous. 2 people in here. Emery, hello. My life as a vlogger. Is that? I think I know who you are. I feel like I know who you are. Stand by. I'm doing all my sharing, which is always super fun. Here we go. Ben's in here. Kim, I'm scared you weren't gonna be here and I was gonna cry. And Danny's here. Fantastic. Fabulous. All right. Okay, guys, I just got to do my quick, ridiculous Facebook share, and then we are on a roll. I put together something fancy for you today, so that's good. Can you hear me okay? Please let me know if you can hear me and see me okay, and let me know everything is on the up and up. Oops. Okay. That's better. Okay. Ben says, kidding, I wasn't scared. I believe in you, super smart lady. Well, I think I'm just a smart lady. I'm not quite super smart, but I'm on my way. Mike, hi, it's good to see you. How do you go live on YouTube? I will get into that in a very brief moment. Hold on to that question. Ask me again in a few minutes if I do not swing back around to it super fast. Cool. Alrighty. Okay, guys, now that I've been on here for just a few minutes and everything, we are going to go ahead and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hopefully it works. Yay. All right, so cue the intro. I'm an author, performer, and motivator. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the fun and/or butt kicking. Okay, my new intro for the live show. Go me. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. I am working on mixing the audio on it, but I wanted to put something up for it tonight, for tonight's show, so I haven't tweaked the audio as much as I have. Did it? Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. Hold on. Stay with me. Stay with me, guys. I can see it. I can see it right now. Yep. I was afraid that was going to happen. Oh. Oh, guys. Stand by. I know I'm lagging. Okay, guys, is it a little bit better? I do not know why we are getting that. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay. Please let me know if it's better. I think I got it handled. Okay. Okay. Steph, hi! Welcome to the live show. You might need hydro spanners to fix it. Tampers. Thanks, Mike. I think we got it now. I've got green across the board. Finally, I had to tweak a thing. I was worried that was going to happen when I fired up the intro. Unfortunately, with the internet speed that we have going on in the Wild West of Utah, it is just... is what it is sometimes, but I think I've got it handled. Okay. So tonight, you guys, we are gonna, I really want to like hit home with some good, like just inspiration and motivation for you guys, simply because I've kind of needed it this week. It's been a week, and so I thought maybe I could just give back a little bit with just some inspiration and motivation just tailored to you guys and those of you catching this live, and for those of you who are coming back to the replay, please leave something in the comments if there's something I can help you out with. If you need a certain, you know, butt kicking in whatever way that you need it, like creatively, professionally, just in life, whatever, just let me know what you need motivation and inspiration on, and I am here to deliver. So, all right. So most of tonight's going to be kind of Q&A style. We're about to lag again. I can see you, live stream. I see what you're doing. There we go. Okay. What's going on in the chat? Really fast, and then we'll get with it. Sorry, I am watching my stream health. We are getting to the point to where I have to call my internet service provider because I know that everything else is on the up and up. Okay, so I've got 2 people in chat asking me about how I'm doing live streaming. So we will tackle that first. Do let me know if I start to lag again, pretty please. We're gonna shut this one down because I think that that is also one of the culprits of it. Okay. Currently I am using OBS, Open Broadcaster Service System. OBS, the letter O, the letter B, and the letter S. It's a free download for any system, so Mac or PC, or Linux, I believe. And that's what I'm currently using simply because it's free. I would love to be on Wirecast. However, it's not on the list of priorities right now because OBS is here and working sometimes. It's just the budget is being reallocated to other things, and which is fine. But that's what I'm using. You do not, however, need to download OBS. You can do it straight through YouTube and using Google Hangouts. And I do not have screen capture set up because I'm pretty sure we would crash and die if I flipped it over and put up my screen and stuff like that. But if you go into your Creator Studio where you see your analytics and where you see your video manager and all those things, on the left side there should be, left side there, I forgot my thing stuff. Anyway, on the left side where things normally are, you should see a thing that says live streaming, and I actually have it up right now so I can tell you things about it. But basically the least you need to do is just click the go button from, I have not used Google Hangouts in a little while, so I'm not entirely sure anymore, but you just do it straight from there, and sometimes you have to like download the Hangouts thing and whatever, and I had an issue with that last time, and so that was dramatic, but it's been a little while since I've used Google Hangouts. There, however, are a ton of YouTube tutorials on how to use Google Hangouts. My heater just turned on, so if you hear some ambient background humming, that's that, but it's chilly, so I'm not gonna go turn it off. Anyway, yeah, so Google Hangouts is the easiest way to do it, and I think Ben uses that. There it goes. So let's see what people are saying. I feel like Ben's saying, there he is. If you want to try another option using Google Hangouts, yep, can be a good way. Yep. VP, I cannot get any higher. Sean, welcome. Hello. Yes, my stream health is not good. Unfortunately, I am fairly certain. I'm looking. Yep. I'm fairly certain it's a internet connection thing because of the internet that is offered to me out here, and yeah, so my life as a vlogger. Yes, so if you want to go the OBS way of doing it, I downloaded OBS, and then when you go to that live streaming section on your Creator Studio, if you scroll towards the bottom, almost towards the bottom, you'll see a thing that says encoder setup, and they're starred and blanked out. Oh, is your stream name / key. So that's your stream key, and basically what you're going to do is copy and paste that in the stream settings of OBS. And my best recommendation to you is to not to be too meta about it, but just YouTube it. Just search in YouTube how to stream with OBS, and there are tons and tons of videos with different specialties. So if you want to use it for gaming, you're going to find a lot of gaming things. If you want a beginning one, I used Nick Nimmin's tutorial. He's fantastic. So Nick Nimmin is who I used to kind of teach me how to do it. And that, yeah, and that way, that's how I get my chat that's over here, and that's how I use OBS. Like, Google Hangouts doesn't let you customize things that much, and that's how I put my intro in there that kind of screwed up my stream health, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so that's what I use. I've heard Wirecast is a little easier, so yeah. I've heard Wirecast is just a little more, like, the interface is better. I've heard that it's just a little more, like, user-friendly and more intuitive. And OBS is a little harder to figure out from a technical standpoint. However, it's a little on the pricey side, so I go with the free version because, you know, I'm cheap. You know that. Cool, I'll try OBS, says Steph. Fantastic. Mike, life would be so much better if we could all get fiber optic internet. That's so true, and I'm so bummed because Salt Lake City is actually getting the Google Fiber internet. I have a t-shirt. I got a free t-shirt because I technically have a Salt Lake City address, but I'm too far west in a township to be getting the Google Fiber internet because that would be magnificent. I try really hard not to think about it because it upsets me that I do not get to take advantage of that. Yeah. Ben says, Kim, I've had quite the week. Would you tell me your favorite joke? We all know how much I love bad jokes. Those jokes, yeah, you've probably heard it because you are the king of jokes, but here is my favorite joke. And it's clean, so bonus points? I don't know. I have a 6-year-old niece. I tell clean jokes. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Here we go. Where does the king keep his armies? Up his sleeveys. Get it? Like, it's ridiculous, but it is my most favorite joke. I don't know why it never fails to make me laugh. I love it. You've probably heard it, though, because I don't think it's that uncommon. Sean says, okay, sometimes mine acts up, and I wasn't sure if it was me. Yeah, mine is not awesome. It's holding, barely. It is holding on by a thread, but. Steph says Nick is awesome. He is awesome. He's fantastic. My life as a vlogger. Thanks. I took lots of notes. You are most welcome. Nick Nimmin. I'm going to have to remember to put a link in the description below afterwards when this processes and I put it back up for the replay. I'll try to remember to link that. Mike, we can get fiber through AT&T, but it's AT&T. So, no. Right. Does anyone else get a lot of spam comments, Sean asks? Like trolls and things like that? I don't think I am quite credible is not the right word and successful is not the right word. I don't think I'm reaching enough people to attract the trolls just yet. I've had a few. I've had 3 legit trolls comments. And they've all been handled very gracefully by myself, if I do say so, but whatever. In terms of spam, I get emails a lot of times because I own the domain name mediastrange.com. And so I will get a lot of spam through that for like business things and stuff like that, like just stupid stuff that is so not anything. And then sometimes I'll get some messages for YouTube stuff, like influencer type stuff that I just know is like a spam sort of company. You can just tell in the email wording and things when things are someone legitimately reaching out to you and a spammer company that's not anything legit. So I do get spam. I get spam on the domain name at least once a day, if not 4 or 5 times a day. And I get YouTube stuff 3 or 4 times a month, maybe. Not quite once a week, but. Ben says, I love that one. Feel free to use it in a video. No credit necessary. I didn't make up the joke, so you can have it. I bequeath it unto you for your fabulous videos. He does funny jokes before all of his booktube videos, his authortube videos. Like, they're so funny. I love the jokes. I love the jokes. I remember when you first started doing the jokes. That's how far back I go. One of my friends, let's see, my life as a vlogger says, hold on okay, good. My life as a vlogger says, where did it go? There it is. One of my friends called me names and is making me feel horrible. That's terrible. I'm really sorry that that's happening to you. I'm surprised a little bit. Well, I guess not surprised, but you're still calling this person your friend. And you might want to have a little bit of self-awareness in that and evaluate if they are indeed still your friend. Reflect on that a little bit. And depending on how good and how close of a friend they are, you may want to bring it up. If it's your best friend and you can't imagine life without him or her, I would mention something to them as diplomatically as possible. If it's someone that you can foresee not being in your life, then it's not the best advice, but you could definitely start to phase them out. You don't need that kind of negativity. If it's making you feel bad about yourself, you either need to let them know or you need to cut them loose. That was kind of harsh. Sorry. Real talk. But it is what it is. The thing is with friends are a choice in your life. Like, who your friends are, you choose your friends, is what I'm saying. And it's important for you to choose people that are influential in a positive way. And so if they're making you feel bad about yourself, you need to let them know as kindly as you can, and or phase them out of your life a little bit, because, honey, you don't need that. Life's hard enough without friends making you feel worse about it. Steph, bahaha, didn't get it, but love your delivery. Can keep his armies up his sleeves. I have one for you, Ben. Oh, good. Sean has a joke. What do you call a frog who's parking? He's Toad. Love it. Cotton-headed ninny muggins. You're exactly right, Ben. That's right. Where did it... Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh! Lily and Jess are here. Hello. Actually, it's probably just Jess because it is late there, and Lily's probably in bed or getting ready for bed. Good to see you, Jess. Not big enough. Steph says she's not big enough to have trolls, but I do get spam because I review. Yes, yeah, I'll get review stuff a lot of times. Spam. I just got a ton of spam from Mike right this very second. Actually, it's probably a little bit ago. Oh, Crystal Books and Jams. Hi, I'm glad you popped in. Good to see you. Stuart Burne-Jones. There's a spammer named Zimmer Tracks. I have 100 fake accounts for spamming. Yeah, and that's why I never stress when I lose subscribers, especially if I lose a couple or like a handful in a day, because it's usually YouTube purging. And I think, speaking of Nick Nimmin, he just mentioned something yesterday or the day before that he got purged from a lot of subs, and it's because people have those fake accounts. So for those of you that make videos, please don't stress when you lose subscribers, because a lot, if not most, a lot, maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, a lot of them are bots or fake accounts that YouTube is finding and just ing. So don't stress about losing subs unless it's like a whole bunch based on one video and you need to dive into your analytics and see which video is driving people away. But a lot of times it's like just bots that and these fake spammer accounts that YouTube's getting rid of. My life as a vlogger. No, she's not my friend. She follows me basically, and I'm sad to tell her to go away, but we aren't friends anymore. Good. And yes, you are 100% allowed to be sad about that. It is always hard to lose a friend, even if they're making you feel terrible. So be sad about that. Don't live in the sadness. Don't dwell on it and don't let it consume you. But you can totally like mourn the relationship, because honestly, like when you lose a friend, it's as bad as a breakup from a romantic relationship. Like I honestly feel that way. Your friends are can be, not for everyone, but can be really important to you. And so when you do lose a friend, even if you know it's for the best, it can still be hard and it's still a loss. So you're totally allowed to be sad about that. Go be sad about it. Definitely. Just don't live in the sadness. You know, just be sad and then get on with your life. Afterwards get on with your life because you made the right choice. Ben says Kim dropping knowledge bombs. Well, they're like not quite knowledge hand grenades, but yes. Oh, you guys, we've said bomb and grenades. That means there goes all my monetization. I almost don't even count on it. I really should just take off monetization for my live streams right away because I know. They're just like Steph says, awesome advice, not harsh at all. Thank you. Well, I'm an honest believer in like just sort of real talk, and it's like the truth can hurt. It is true, but it is still the truth, and sometimes you just have to say it. Oh, I missed it. There it goes. Nope. Oi. Come on, chat, please. There it is. Danny says, among some more tracks, I listen to his music. He's gonna say nice things on my. Oh, is he one of those kind of like, hey, I sub to you, check out my channel if you need music for your channel? Yeah. A lot of times, a lot of advice that is given for how to grow a YouTube channel is to comment on other people's videos, and that works. However, a lot of people misinterpret that to mean comment, hey, here's what I do, hey, check out my stuff, link. And that's not what they mean. And that's a lot of, I get a lot of music channels that do that. And I think their heart's in the right place usually. They're just trying to get their music out there. And I get that as a creative, like I get that. I get when it's like, please just look at this and let me know if I'm on the right track. I work really hard on this. I want people to see it so that it can help who it needs to help or make people feel what it needs to feel, whatever it is creatively that you're doing. So as a creator, I get it. Like that hunger for your work to be seen so that you can make something of it. And I think that a lot of, for whatever reason, the music channels on YouTube just really like kind of take it. And it's because they want their music in your videos, which is great. And I'll probably utilize that stuff in the future. But the music channels can get kind of pushy with it. And I don't think they mean to. I think it just kind of happens. Mike says, so friends are like Pokemon. Okay, sure. Yeah, friends are totally like Pokemon. Emery, we're decorating our tree and listening to your live stream. That should just be your new Christmas tradition. Listen to Kim's live show while decorating your tree. You should all do that right now. No, I'm just kidding. I am so excited you're putting your tree up. If there are any haters in the comments and live chat about decorating too soon for Christmas, I'm gonna have to shut you down. Okay, I won't block you or anything, but I will give you my spiel on postponing happiness, which is a ridiculous thing to do, and if Christmas makes you happy, do it. Oh look, I ranted anyway. I'm going to do, I think I mentioned this last week, but I am going to do a video about that, about why I decorate so soon for Christmas. And there you have it. But I am so excited that the Whitakers are putting up their Christmas tree. Jingle bells, guys. Jingle bell rock all the way. I love it. My life as a vlogger. Thank you for stopping by. I hope I helped, and I hope that you're not too bummed out. Oh, really fast. Life as a vlogger. Nick Nimmin, Nimmin. I'm putting it in the chat. Look for him. He's fantastic. There it is. Okay. Jess says Lily is being a rebel and refusing to sleep. Well, she just wants to watch the live show. I'm very entertaining. Books and jams. Krista says, I never dive into my analytics. You should. It's highly informative. I do it too much. I know for a fact I do it too often. Like, I live there and it's terrible, and I really should check it once a week, not like 35 times a day, whatever. I mean, if you're totally content and you're totally happy with the way things are going, you don't have to. If there's things you want to change or things you want to improve, not even improve, just, I mean, because I don't think you really need to improve. I think your channel's great. But if there's things you want to change or things you want to tweak or things you want to mess with or experiment with or whatever, your analytics are great. I'm just super research nerdy, so I tend to find my way there all the time, But I'm obsessive and crazy, so there's also that. Jess says, I need help with being torn. Wait, I need help with being torn to decide if we should let my in-laws see Lily for the holidays when they don't have anything to do with her and the rest of the year. Yeah, okay, so yes, I know there's a lot of drama there. It's harder to give you motivation and inspiration when I know you so incredibly personally and I know all of those details. Have they asked to see her? I'm going to guess they have, otherwise it probably wouldn't be an issue. Steph says, so on the East Coast and I have to work tomorrow before the holiday. Oh, probably going to try my own live stream. Oh wait, so on the East Coast and I have to work tomorrow before the holiday. Probably going to try my own live stream. If you're going to do your first live stream, I would schedule it, because then people can set a reminder, because I do mine weekly, so they're here all the time every week, and so I don't schedule it. I probably should, just so people can set the reminders if they want to, but, lazy. I would schedule it, and I would also, you've got a Twitter, so I would promo it a little bit for the couple days before. Hey, don't forget I'm going live with a subscription link and things like that. Just so you let people know, because the first time you go live, sometimes it's kind of hard to get people in there. And don't be too discouraged if there aren't that many people in there. I get a lot of people watching my replays. So if they can't make it live or aren't able to get there, don't stress if you don't have a ton of people in your first live stream, because you'd be surprised how many come back and watch the replays. But yeah, I would schedule it, which on that page I was telling you about where you just click the live stream thing. You got stream options and things. I'm looking for it to see if there's another. I can't tell right now because I am currently streaming. But you can schedule them. So yeah. Oh, Danny says, oh, come on, chat. Come back. I scrolled too fast. Here we go. Let's see. There we go. Got cool music. Danny says that sort of spammer guy is cool music, but you don't. Yeah, he's been nice to me. I think he's better than most. Yeah, for sure. He shows channels if he gets pushy. Then yeah, yeah. That's the thing, is sometimes they'll get pushy, but they really don't mean. I don't think they realize that they're pushy a lot of times. The music pushers. I don't know. Sean says, free music is good as long as it fits your project. That's exactly right, and that's why I haven't used a lot of the free ones yet. They get really sort of techno heavy, and that's not usually what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, I don't know, I'm looking for a lot of different things all the time with vlogs, but I'm not super pumped up, hyped up jams. Like I'm just like chiller but happy. So, yeah, so they don't usually fit my aesthetic, so to speak. The Medieval Reader, hi, good to see you. I have no questions, but I'm watching. I should be working, but yay for a live show. That's right. Hater here, better not block me. Oh, so you're one of those too early for Christmas kind of, that's okay. I still love you and respect your opinion. However, I will be putting up my Christmas trees probably next week. That's right, more than one. Trees with an S, plural. Sorry, not sorry. But I won't block you. I love you. Ben, I'm all for looking forward to holidays. I just love Thanksgiving because so much good food. I have a Thanksgiving aversion, is what I guess I'll call it. Which I'll probably do another video on. I am planning on doing Vlogmas, and so I'm kind of saving a lot of like shorter storytime sort of things for Vlogmas, and that's one of them. The reason I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Reader's Digest version is I had an experience a few days before Thanksgiving, which made Thanksgiving very terrible for me, and so now I pretend it doesn't exist. Because denial is the way to be. Not just a river in Egypt. That was a terrible joke. I don't know why I said that. Please forgive me. Mike, Merry Christmas, Kim. Never too early. Should put your Festivus poll too. I love it. W.I. Roberts, welcome, welcome. I've already started watching the Christmas movies, but not decorating yet. Yep, I watched the Christmas episode of Fuller House. I finally was able to binge the rest of Fuller House. So I got in the mood a little Christmas spirit going on there. And so I'm very excited to get it going. I almost put up, I've the floating bookshelves that I'm sure have been in a few of my videos. I almost put up my Christmas colored ones, but then I didn't. I put up fall ones, so they're gold and red and orange, just for a few more days, because Christmas really does take like 3 days for me to put up, because I have so much. Like, when I say I love Christmas, it's like a borderline obsession. Not borderline, it just is. But it takes me about 3 days, and the house is a total wreck for 3 days, and I'm not quite ready for that yet. I need to do it over a weekend and things like that, so maybe this weekend, although I did just book a show Friday night, so I don't know. Maybe this weekend. Kudos to those that do it anyways. That's right. Thank you, W.A. Roberts. Stuart says, I prefer using a site called Morning Fame rather than Analytics. It makes things so much easier. I loved Morning Fame. I had their free trial when they were in beta, and then they launched and we're not in beta anymore, and I'm cheap and I can't put money towards it yet. But Morning Fame is up there in priority for me. I really liked the beta version. I really liked it, especially the thumbnail comparisons were really cool. So yeah, Morning Fame is really great if you've got a YouTube channel. Totally random aside, says Ben, I have a massive bowl of Captain Crunch and it's amazing and I'm so jealous. I had to give up cereal because it makes me pudgy, but I love cold cereal. I love it. It's so good. There is something it's kind of also along the lines of potato chips. I feel like there's something so satisfying about eating cereal because it's so like crunchy and wonderful. Oh, Ben, I'm jealous of your life right now. Do what you will with that knowledge. Jess says, they asked about Thanksgiving, but will be out of town. I'm too nice and think they might have feelings, but they still can't spell her name correctly. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. For anybody that needs reminding, Jess is asking for advice about her in-laws. They asked about Thanksgiving. Too bad that because Thanksgiving is almost a little easier to swallow than Christmas. Maybe don't do Christmas Day with them if you give in to the too nice side of you that I know exists, because you have a heart and you have hope, which is a beautiful thing and a wonderful thing, and never lose that. But I would not do Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Maybe New Year's? Maybe you should do like a New Year's Eve day thing, maybe. And you can like end the year seeing them instead of beginning a new year seeing them. You can just like them at the end of the year and go bring in the new year without them. That would be my best suggestion. It's almost too soon to say, oh, we're too busy and booked at Christmas to see you, because that's not quite a believable lie. Not that you should lie. I am not advocating that. But the Slytherin in me is telling you to lie, but maybe don't listen to that. Anyway, yes, okay, so that is my advice. My advice is not Christmas Eve, not Christmas Day, not New Year's Day, or I got an email, or not New Year's Eve in the evening. Like, don't ring in the New Year at midnight with them. But maybe a few days before Christmas, get it out of the way, do a lunch or dinner thing so you have food to look at instead of their faces, or do it New Year's Eve day, late morning, early afternoon, so that you're home or wherever you want to be to ring in the New Year. That's my not very good advice for you. Ben says, funny story, first time I went live on my channel was by accident. I've seen a lot of people do that. I've seen pros like go live when they didn't mean to, or at the wrong time or whatever. Like, everybody does it. You just brush it off. It's whatever. It's Hakuna Matata, this live stream thing. You got to be very Hakuna Matata about live stream, because if not, you're just freaked out, because it is live. Anything can happen, which is kind of exciting and exhilarating. And that's one of the things I love about it, is it's like, I don't know what's going to happen with this video. Every other video I edit, and so like I film and script and plan, and great, I know what it is. Live, I like hit it, and it's like, I kind of got an idea for what we might talk about, but we very rarely do that. And here we are just having a good time anyway. It's so Hakuna Matata. And just keep Hakuna Matata in your brain when you go live. All right, good night, Steph. It was really good to see you. Really, really good to see you. It is mainly the Christmas songs, she says. And see, that's my favorite part. Isn't it funny how people can be friends, but like have so like differing just opinions on the whole thing? I love it. I love it. Human nature. Fascinating. Mike says, tell us how your dinner theater went. I will. It went really great. It was a little extra difficult because it was a private event, and so it was a little more challenging than I was than a normal show. Normal for improv, yeah, like that's a thing. But it went really great, and I had a really good time. And just the cast everyone in the cast that I've worked with so far is so cool and amazing and fun and talented. And I got to slap a guy, so that's always nice. And it was great. It was great fun and a success, and I learned a lot, and it was good. It was great. It was great. I loved it. Got another show Friday, so love it, love it, love it. Did you already have your first show last weekend? Yep, it was last weekend, Mike. It was. Just says, New Year's is... Oh, that's right. Your husband's birthday. He is one of those weird New Year's birthday people. Just kidding. That's not weird. That's fun. We are really booked for the next 2 months. No lie. Perfect. Perfect. You're really booked. What you gonna do? Maybe breakfast? When is Lily the grumpiest? Go see them when she's the grumpiest. As a deterrence for seeing them again. Guys, like, this is legit advice, but it is bad. It is not. Wait. That is mean. Sometimes the Slytherin cannot be silenced. Seth's here. Thank you. Sorry I came in late, last tracker time. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry at all. You're here. It's cool. Just as I like the meal, like to eat out so we can leave quickly. That's right. Like, you meet them at the restaurant, and then you eat at the restaurant, and then you leave without them from the restaurant. Cortagonist, yay, hi! I've actually never gone live before. I word vomit everywhere. Yeah, so do I. That's where live is perfect. True facts. You just let it spew forth, and when it stops, great. And if it doesn't, then that's also great because it's Hakuna Matata. That's what it is. That's where we're at. Jess says, well, it depends on how well she sleeps. Keep her awake all night. All night. Just keep her awake. Even better, maybe then she will sleep through the whole occasion and like snore and drool and stuff. Yeah. Roberts Kim, the one to go for those sinister plants. I know, like, it just comes out of me. I can't, like, I am generally, like, a pretty okay person. Like, I'm not just, like, dastardly through and through, but there is, I just call it my Slytherin side. Like, the Slytherin in me just emerges, especially in conflict, and if I need to get out of something, or if there's something I don't want to do, yeah, like, just my Slytherin flows and takes care of me. Mike says, word vomit sounds like NaNoWriMo to me. So true. So true. How is that going for everyone? Ben says, OMG, don't get me started on Nano. Okay, so everyone but Ben, how's it going? Just kidding, Ben. I actually want to hear. Are you guys, do you need motivation for that? I'll have to think of something while I read these chat things. Just says, I'll video the experience and use it as material for a new video. Yes, you will. That's the beauty of having a vlog, is you can just do that. And it's also surprisingly helpful for processing things. I use my vlog, and like you guys by default because of that, as a therapist all the time. All the time. It's fantastic. Court Agnes, haha, Mike, I'm actually doing Nano for the first time ever. Pretty sure 13,000 words is a long run-on sentence. That is 13,000 words, probably is a run-on sentence. If you did it properly, maybe not. There's the challenge. Write a 13,000 word sentence that's not a run-on sentence, because technically if you have the right conjunctions and punctuation, I think you can do it. It would be the worst sentence ever, but it would be grammatically correct. Probably. Mike, 28K words. Oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome. W.A. Roberts. Nano is a no-go for me. Same here. I am not good at the Nano. NaNoWriMo is a nano no-no for Kim here. I just cheat and I use filler words and I put too much pressure on myself. So it wasn't pretty last year. It wasn't pretty. But I understand why people do it. Like, I wish I could do it because it's cool. It's freaking cool. Really cool. Ben, Nano is going okay. Ben says, I'm just getting busy with other stuff, so I keep falling behind word count. That happens. That thing called life likes to just wedge its way into your writing time. I feel you. I've been there. It is hard. It's hard to balance that. Like, it's hard to balance that when it's not NaNoWriMo, but when you have that pressure of the daily word goal, it gets a little overwhelming sometimes. Don't get overwhelmed with Nano, guys. That's my advice. Don't get overwhelmed. Also, Hakuna Matata. Hakuna NaNoWriMo Matata. NaNoWriMo Hakuna Rimo Matata. You get it. Denny, I was dealing with a teen and after church, think it would be good, but anywho, please pray for me. Send some love. Send in love your way, Danny. Send in love your way. Jess, now I have to go look up the longest sentence ever. Courtagonist says, Kelsey from Hardback. Oh, my chat moved. Hardback Haven told me if I couldn't find a cozy that I was looking for, right? It's so here I am writing a cozy. Love it. That's so true though. If you can't, like, if the perfect book doesn't exist, you have to write it. That is what it is. For readers, for writer, that is what it is. Like, it's writing the book that you need because other people need it too. Mike, life is on pause. I have to destroy the earth after the live stream. Gotta have priorities. Priorities, man. I love that my live stream comes before destruction of the earth. Thank you. Thank you. Seth, I think it would be nice if there were different levels to NaNoWriMo. Oh, like a 1 a month Nano, a 2 month Nano for the people who don't really do well with the pressure to put so many words a day. That is an interesting thing. Yeah, because I know there's Camp NaNoWriMo. Is that the same thing? Is that the same as a novel in a month? I've never done it. I've only heard about it. W.A. Robert says, yes, anyone that can throw out 50,000 words in a month are awesome. That's true. Yeah, if you can, yeah, those that have won Nano and people like Mike and his wife who have done it several years in a row and have won it several years in a row, like, I so, like, bow down to you because this is phenomenal. It's so phenomenal. Like, that's cool. That's so cool. Especially because there is life. It's like you can't just do that. You have to live and work and do the things you have to do with it. And it's so cool to see you guys doing this. Here we go. Ben's got it. Hakunano Tata. Hakunano Tata. I love it. Hashtag. How's the hashtag thing that you're supposed to do? Hakunano Tata. Let's start a trending Twitter hashtag. You're welcome. Just kidding. I love that, Ben. Bravo. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's so cool. Check out Camp NaNoWriMo, says Mike. Yeah. Mike and his wife are the Nano king and queen. No. They're the emperor and empress. Like, honestly. They rule the universe of Nano. They should. Yeah, Cortagonist says, Ben, you're cracking me up for real. That's so good. Okay, guys. Before I wrap it up, are there any other cues I can A? Is there any other sort of kick in the pants I can get yet? You guys that are doing Nano, do you need like a cheer or something? Fill it out in the chit chat. And then we'll hit him up and then wrap it up. Mike says, my current lifetime word count is close to 1.4 million words during Nano. My fingers hurt lots. Your fingers probably do hurt, but my heart hurts worse because I want to read some of what you've written. Hint, hint. That's me winking. That was terrible, I know, but might get a lag. I can see it blinking at me. There it goes. I apologize if I stalled for a second. Looks better now. That's right. Everyone bow down to Mike. Steph says, I actually did have a cue you could A, but I forgot about it. I need to take a note from you and write things down more often. Always write them down. Always, always, always. If you do remember, you can Facebook me or Twitter me, tweet me, social media me, or you can put it in the comments. Sorry if I paused there. I can see my stream misbehaving. But if you come back to this video and put it in the comments, I will totally answer you. Most definitely. Mike. Oh, the shame is real now. No. Ben, I mean, I need to tell a smart and wonderful girl that I have a crush on her, but that's neither here nor there. Just tell her! Oh, and it's Christmas time is coming. It's the most romantic time of the year. Valentine's Day can suck it. Christmas is way more romantic. There is lights and snow. Yeah, you're on the East Coast. There's snow and it's pretty and sparkly and chilly, so you have to snuggle. Oh, tell her! Hand her a cup of cocoa and do it. Do it. Okay, Ben, I'm seriously going to tell you this, and I'm so serious about this. It is better to live a life of oh wells than what ifs. I'm just letting that sit and fester in your brain for a second. Because that is the mantra I live my life by. I cannot remember whose quote that is. It is not mine. I did read it on the internet in a meme somewhere. And I should really look that up. But it is so true. Like, it is so true. So, it is not neither here nor there. It is here and there. That's so exciting, too. Ooh. I'm all squealy about it. Hold on, I lost my chat. There we go. See, everyone else is telling you. Tell the cute girl you like, see? Steph says, unfortunately, I'm one of those weird people who don't use any form of social media. My husband doesn't either, and he's all the better for it, I feel like. So, I'm jealous a little bit sometimes. But I would totally comment in this video. Please do. Please do, please do. Why hold back, Ben? See, W. Roberts, right there. We're totes agree, Christmas time equals the best time. Yep. Mike, Ben, just do it. Just ask yourself, What would Dwayne The Rock Johnson do? I just watched the whole thing. Sorry, husband was with. Thank you. But Gary Vee just did a whole thing about The Rock and how that guy hustles, and it was really inspiring. So look into him if you need a little inspiration. That's brilliant. Oh wells and what ifs. That's right. It's just like, it's one thing to look back. My dogs might start barking. Too late. They already are barking, if you can hear that. Dogs. That's life. But living your life looking back going, what if I had done that, is so hard. And when you look back and you go, oh well, I did that and it didn't work, it's just easier to swallow, and you don't wonder. Like, you can't ever get rid of that wonder. You can learn to deal with and release regret, but not when it's for something you didn't do that you could have. It just is. That is just what it is. So there you go, guys. There you go. There's your just advice for the night, guys. Don't live a life of what if. Live oh well. It's better to say oh well than what if. Always. Seth says, plus years later when you're in bed trying to fall asleep and your brain tortures you with those what if you did that thing you wanted to but was too afraid, you won't have to go through that. That's exactly right. Like, it is just so much easier to swallow. Kind of wish I hadn't done that than, man, I wish I had tried. Like, and another thing is you can learn from failures and mistakes. You can't really learn if you don't try. Like, it's just a failure, sort of. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you don't try something, you failed, but if you try and then fail, you've probably learned a lesson as to why you failed so that in the future you can apply it. Oh, I'm on fire with my sage wisdom. WA says Seth is right. Sleep is important. Don't let those regrets interrupt it. Sleep is so important. Mike says, if I gave into fear, I would have never asked my wife out on a date, and then I would be so sad right now. Oh, Ben, I hope we haven't embarrassed you or anything, because oh, sorry, bumped the mic. Ooh. I genuinely care about you. You are 100% considered a friend of mine, and I want my friends to be happy. And if this girl is going to make you happy, you gotta try. We love you and we want to see you happy. I will ask her as soon as I think she's interested. Ask her anyway. Maybe don't, be weird about it, but I can offer you advice there. Although I can say that sometimes honesty is attractive. So, there's that. Just don't do it in front of people. But you probably are smart enough to know that. That way, if you very sadly crash and burn, it's not in front of people. I don't think you'll crash and burn, though. You're a stud, so it's going to be great. Best of luck when you do, says Seth. That's right. Steph says, I have so many of those moments that it keeps me up over an hour when trying to go to bed. It's true, though. I've had those moments, too. There are, especially, career things when I was younger and things like that I look back on still to this day, and I'm like, man, I kind of wish I had just done that one thing, taken that one opportunity that I said no to. It happens all the time. Ben says, well, being a guy in BookTube, it's hard not to be a weird dude from the internet. Embrace it. Oh, see, you are just in a golden position because you can be like, yeah, I am that weird dude from the internet. Lucky you. Has she seen your videos? You should show your videos because they're fantastic. And then if she's not sure, you can send her my way and I will tell her how fantastic you are. Just keep that in your back pocket in case you need it. Well, I'll tell her. You can just, this is right on the screen. You can see it. So you just say, look how cool I am. See, all these people are my friends. Oh, I love watching this unfold. Read my last comment, please. Oh, wait, there it is. Mike says, when a girl likes someone, nobody knows. When a boy likes someone, everyone knows. Just ask her out, dude. That is probably true. I know that before I became an old married lady, when I was younger, actually, I don't even think, because even when I met husband, it was like, you could tell on my face that I liked a guy, but I didn't really try to hide it. It depends on the chick, but I think girls can hide it, and girls will purposefully hide it. For sure. Steph says Kim would make a perfect wing woman. You betcha. I would. Ben, if I'm anywhere on the East Coast anytime soon, which very sadly I don't think I will be, I will go be your wing. I'll be your wingman. For sure. Kim, I'll let you know as soon as it goes, as soon as I ask her. Thank you, Ben. You can private message me if you don't want to tell everybody. But we are all rooting for you. And I'm really like genuinely excited for you. This is like, it's cool. It's exciting. Mike, you were younger last year. Oh, Kim. Just as she was my wing woman. I was there when well, technically you dated your husband just before we were friends, but it was for a very brief period of time, and then you reconnected, and I was there for that. But I remember all of that. That was a really long time ago. I get to see you this winter, which is going to be fantastic. Okay, guys, we are going to wrap it up there, and I'm going to say, Ben, good luck. We are all with you and rooting for you, and embrace your inner Gryffindor. That's what I'm going to leave you with. And remember, guys, running theme of the last bit, it's better to say, oh well, than what if. And I love you all. And Cortagna says, all right, everyone, I'm glad I popped on. This has kept me smiling and stuff. Good night, sweetest of dreams. I got a tweet. Good luck, everybody. See, Ben, we are all with you. And that's kind of what I love these live shows, is we're all kind of with each other. We are just friends, and I love that. And I love you guys, and good night, and I hope you all have a great week. And I may not have any more videos up until next Tuesday. I don't know yet. There's a few things going on, nothing bad, but just life stuff, and I'm not sure. Did want to touch on that really briefly. I'll keep you posted on Twitter, and yeah. All right, I love you all, and we'll see you in my next video and or next week.